Where got us? We're gonna do some work on that. Oh, oh, that's too far.
Are you salty?
Yeah, I'm coming. Who's watching? Is there somebody watching us? Who is it? Or come get it. I'm gonna eat it. Oh. We're getting it. Yeah, we're gonna do some work. Yeah, you should do some work on it. Oh. Boop. My hair's super crazy. Oh, come on. Go back. Sit here. Ready? Yeah, come on. You can do it. Come on up. Ready? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Gesundheit. Come on. You're still stinky. You're a stinky, stinky girl. Princess Ruby. Are you getting all the love and saging? Is Rocky watching us? Do you think he's jealous? Do you think the Rockstar is jealous? Oh, no kisses. Because you're smelly. Smudging, smudging. Do you know what time it is, 18? 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes till Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Are you going to do some hosting? How many questions are you going to ask? Do you know all the answers? I have a humidifier going full blast, but still, Sage Aim's all staticky. We're in need of a grooming, huh? We're in need of a grooming. Good evening. Welcome to the living room of Das Gomenschloss. Cleveland Awesome Trivia, general trivia game coming your way. Just a little under 10 minutes. Free to play, fun to play. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details about how the game works. You can find sample team sheets there that you could download and print, keeping score for yourselves. We're just playing for fun. See what kind of random stuff is stuck in your head. Welcome, welcome. Sadie Jane here for the pre-show entertainment. Kiki, live with some Cleveland Awesome Trivia general trivia questions coming your way. Sunday evening, huh? Where did the weekend go? Pretty sure I slept most of it away. Oh, what's going on, Rockster? Are jealous? Ooh. What? What was going on? Yeah? It's okay, I heard it. It's not your business. You're all right. Yeah, just chill. Good boy. Good boy, just chill. Hello, flying monkeys. Welcome. Everybody having a good weekend? It's almost over. About 5 minutes away from the start of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Free to play, fun to play. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details of how the game works. You can also find sample team sheets there. You can download one. You'll be keeping score for yourselves. That might make it a little bit easier. But no pressure. We are family. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. And we came here to drink. Let's see. Just water tonight. Boring. Scarecrow boat. You missed the puppies on high alert. Rocky was barking at some sort of noise from outside. Wow. There's Lilith checking in from the next room. No kisses. Smelly. You're so smelly. A prestige worldwide.
Tell Bruce I'm playing Call of Duty.
Goman's busy playing the shoot 'em up game. In case you feel like multitasking.
It's date night, they won't.
Welcome, Clue Crew. Hi, Genevieve. This is Sadie Jane. She's a smelly old girl. Aren't you? Yeah. And Frank's still back there. All right, just a couple more minutes until I start the general trivia questions. 20 questions, 6 rounds, 3 questions each, plus a halftime and a final. Good to see you, overthinkers. Are you just chilling? Is this like the best part of your whole day? Some belly rubs? Huh? ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all of the details on how the game works. You can also get the whens and wheres there. It's Sunday night now. Tomorrow will be Monday. Goman will be hosting live at Parma Tavern with his entertainment-based movie and TV trivia game. He'll also be broadcasting live from Parma Tavern here on the YouTube, so you can still catch it if you're not going out into the world. And then I'll be back here Wednesday night with some more general trivia. And I get to go out and about on Thursday evenings for some saucy brew. All right. You have to get down because I'm going to need my copy and paste fingers. All right. That was Sadie Jane. I'm Kiki with Cleveland Awesome Trivia Live from the living room of Das Gomenschloss. And generally, we ask that you don't look up answers, but you're keeping score for yourselves. So, whatever you do. But we're just playing for fun. See what kind of random stuff is stuck in your head. And there's a chat box there. Feel free to check in. Let me know you're here. We'll ask you to share your scores a couple times throughout the game if you're interested in doing so. But in general, that's just for maybe fraternizing with the other teams, but please no answers in the chat area. I will be posting the questions there, however, in case you have any issues with my pronunciation or have any questions about spelling and such. We are heading in. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions, 1 through 18. Not the halftime and final, but any other question during the game. You don't know the answer, you can just use free pass as your answer. Give yourself some points. All right, we're heading into round 1 where your categories will be fun facts, science, and authors. Again, categories for round 1 are fun facts, science, and authors. Question number 1. True or false? Americans watch more TV than any other country, with Italy in second place. Question number 1, category fun facts, true or false? Americans watch more TV than any other country, with Italy in second place. Welcome, Wolf. Oh. What, do you have something to say, Rockster? All right, again, the question is there in the chat in case you have any questions regarding the question. Or you can always let me know if you need anything. Or if you need more time, of course, you can use the chat function for that. However, I will be moving along right now because we know how this works. Question number 1 being a fun fact. True or false, Americans watch more TV than any other country, with Italy in second place. I kind of feel like this year I watch more TV than anybody else in the country or the world. But as a fun fact, the answer we were looking for was true. True, the answer we were looking for. All right, question number 2. The category is science. What is the name of the branch of biology that is concerned with the study of plants? Question number 2, category science. What is the name for the branch of biology that is concerned with the study of plants? Hope everybody had a good weekend. Anybody do anything special or fun? Didn't do too much here. Just another quiet weekend at Das Gomenschloss. We watched a bunch of movies on Friday. Had to go to the Walmart for the groceries and stopped at the $5 bin. Picked out a couple. And one of them was a double feature with Mark Wahlberg. Ooh. All right. We're warming up, so hopefully this one wasn't too hard. Question number 2. Category science. What is the name for the branch of biology that is concerned with the study of plants? The answer we were looking for is botany. Botany, the answer we were looking for. Question number 3. Category is authors. What was the title of the first book that was released by author Stephen King? Question number 3, category authors. What was the title of the first book that was released by author Stephen King? This might be a tough one. He's got a lot of books. You remember which one was the first? In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and, oh, I did that again. Edit, undo, copy. There we go. Sorry. All right, get this out of the way. For the first time of 2 times during the game, that there is our link for our GoFundMe. So much appreciate the support of this community scraping by through this pandemic. If you have a chance to maybe tip your hostess, that would be super fabulous. And if you don't have much in the pocketbook, then maybe just spread that link around in your social circles. Tell all your friends how much you love the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Have them join us. All right. How are we doing with that Stephen King question? Don't forget, I gifted each team with a free pass. It's not too early to use it. Guys still working on narrowing down your list? Or shall I move on? Question number 3, the category authors. What was the title of the first book that was released by author Stephen King? Lots and lots of stories that guy wrote. The first one released was made into a movie named after the title character. And it's kind of a messy prom that she ended up going to. Yep, indeed. That was Carrie. Carrie, the first book released by author Stephen King. All right, that was the end of that round. If you managed to get all 3 in the round correct, remember that's called a sweep, and you can earn yourself some bonus points for sweeping round 1. Bonus point for sweeping round 1. And riding into round 2 of the game. In round 2, your categories will be inventors, landmarks, and presidents. Again, categories for round 2 are inventors, landmarks, and presidents. Question number 4. Within 30 years either way, in what year did Charles Goodyear finally perfect a durable form of rubber? Question number 4. Category inventors. Within 30 years either way, in what year did Charles Goodyear finally perfect a durable form of rubber? This is kind of a toss-up. Like, it's kind of a local thing, so maybe you know it, maybe you don't. Don't forget, 1 free pass to use during the game. I'll give you a little bit of time with this one. That is a decent range to work with, I think. But Work that range. Coming up with a year. Don't forget, you can shout out if you need more time. I'll give you a couple more seconds here. Alrighty, question number 4, the category inventors. Within 30 years, either way, in what year did Charles Goodyear finally perfect a durable form of rubber? I used this question recently, and I think a lot of people were thinking about cars, but don't forget, bicycles were very popular, and also they just used the rubber in manufacturing industry, if you will, to close up some tight spots or whatever. Yeah, so anyway, he perfected that. The patent was in 1839. 1839, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 1809 and 1869, or if you used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself some points. All right, question number 5, category landmarks. What country would you visit if you wanted to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Question number 5, category landmarks. What country would you visit if you wanted to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa? All right, this question's usually meant to be a little bit of a softball after what could have been 2 tougher questions there back to back. So hopefully you got this one. It's a country I'd like to visit someday. Question number 5, category landmarks. What country would you visit if you wanted to see the Leaning Tower of Pisa? The answer we were looking for, the country of Italy. Italia. Italy, the answer we were looking for, home to the Leaning Tower. All right. Question number 6, category presidents. What future United States president was born in a small log cabin in Kentucky in 1809? Question number 6, category presidents. What future U.S. president was born in a small log cabin in Kentucky in 1809? Excuse me. Got sleeping puppies and a husband playing video games, so they're all quiet, but that kitty, she's got something to say. right. You guys all know your presidents, right? Question number 6, category presidents. What future POTUS was born in a small log cabin in Kentucky in 1809? The answer we are looking for was Abraham Lincoln. Honest Abe, if you will. Lincoln, the president we were looking for. All right, that was the end of that round. We're heading into round 3, where I try to help you out a little bit with 2 50-50 questions and a range question. Your categories for round 3 are desserts, geography, and country music. Again, in round 3, I'm going to ask you a question about desserts. I'll give you a 50-50 shot at that. You'll have a 50-50 shot at the question about geography and a range within to answer the country music category. Question number 7. What is the meaning in English of the French word eclair? Other than delicious treat. We all know that's what it really means. Your 50-50 choice, brightness or lightning? Question number 7, category desserts. What is the meaning in English of the French word eclair? Is it brightness or lightning? All right, you got a 50-50 shot at this one. Toss a coin. Make a bet with your housemate. Whoever chooses incorrectly has to do the dishes or take the dog out for a walk. All right, question 7, category desserts. What is the meaning in English of the French word eclair? I looked it up on the interwebs. Told me they got that name because eclairs are so tasty. You eat them faster than lightning. Lightning, the answer we were looking for. Question number 8, category geography. Which of these has the smallest land area, Wales or Northern Ireland? Question number 8, category geography. Which of these has the smallest land area, Wales or Northern Ireland? right, again, it's just a 50-50. Even if you have no idea, at least you got a decent shot by picking one or the other. Question number 8. Category is geography. Which has the smallest land area, Wales or Northern Ireland? The answer we were looking for was Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland, smaller than Wales. Question number 9, the category country music. Within 2, either way, how old was LeAnn Rimes when she had her first #1 country album? Question number 9, category country music. Within 2, either way, how old was LeAnn Rimes when she had her first #1 country album? Again, this could be a tough one. Maybe you're not a country music fan. 1 free pass for each team throughout the game. Get yourself some points with that if you don't know anything about country music. Question number 9. Within 2, either way, how old was LeAnn Rimes when she had her first #1 country album? Margaret LeAnn Rimes was born in Jackson, Mississippi in the year 1982. She had her first #1 hit with her song, Bill Mack's song, Blue. And that happened in the year of 1996. She was just 13. 13, becoming the youngest country music star since Tanya Tucker, 1972. All right, 13 was the answer we were looking for. So if you answered between 11 and 15 or used your free pass, give yourself some points. We're now heading into our halftime question. This works a little bit differently. There is no wagering involved. It's a single question with a single answer worth 10 points, if you happen to know it. However, oftentimes it's a difficult question, so if you're not so sure, I'll have a very generous 50-50 hint. Once I provide the hint and you either see or hear it, you can earn yourself 5 points. But it would be 0 points if you got it wrong, which should not happen in this format, but you never know. Again, 10 points if you happen to know the answer to this difficult halftime question. 5 points once you see or hear my generous 50-50 hint. Here we go, our halftime question. What former governor of a U.S. state was born with the name James George, combining words, sorry, James George Janos. There we go, I said it. What former governor of a U.S. state was born with the name James George Janos? Lots of zhuzh going on there. No wonder he changed it. All right. I used this question the other night. Some people thought maybe they knew it, but I think it's a tough one. All right, ready for that hint? What former governor of a U.S. state was born with the names James George Janos? Was it Jesse Ventura or Rocky Balboa? Goldman's so silly. We're looking for an American politician, political commentator, author, actor, and retired professional wrestler who served as mayor of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota from 91 to 95 and was the 38th governor of Minnesota from 99 to 2003. We all know him as Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura, the answer we were looking for there. All right, we're at the halftime. Feel free, if you will, to go ahead and share your scores there in the chat. We can see how things stack up between the teams. Otherwise, we'll take a quick break here in case you need to run off to powder your nose in the powder room or maybe refresh your beverage or whatever it is you need to do. We'll take a quick break and then we will come back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Looking all right. Got some good scores there. Looks like a couple teams are struggling a little bit, but that's okay. You're here. That's the important part. And hopefully having fun. That's also important. Excuse me. I'm going to give you a few more seconds. Gather yourselves back. Getting ready for the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Remember, clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details about how the game works, also the when and where of how you can find us. Goman will be back tomorrow night live from Parma Tavern and here on YouTube with his entertainment-based game. And I'll be here on Wednesday with more general trivia on the YouTubes. And we have some locations out and about. If you're looking to get out of the house, you can come find us for some trivia. All right, we're heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, your categories will be Your Opinion Counts, U.S. cities, and U.S. states. Again, categories for round 4 are Your Opinion Counts, U.S. cities, and U.S. states. Question number 10. If a nude person streaked through your neighborhood, would you A, call the police, or B, assume they were just having fun? Maybe check your mail. Perhaps you missed the party invitation. Who knows? And this is the one time where we invite you, if you'd like, to go ahead and share your opinion there in the chat. See how those opinions stack up, because it is your opinion that counts. Again, if a nude person streaked through your neighborhood, would you call the police or just assume they were having fun? Not this time of year. It's too cold out there for it to be fun. All right. Well, I see how you party animals are. Remind me not to invite any of you to my party. Next thing I know, you'll be streaking through the neighborhood. Get me in trouble with the Ward 4 president. All right, looks good. Everybody's having fun. We like that. And it is your opinion that counts, so hopefully you earned yourself 6 points there. 6 points for everybody. Question number 11, the category U.S. cities. In what major U.S. city was John Lennon assassinated in December of 1980? Question number 11, the category U.S. cities. In what major U.S. city, was John Lennon assassinated in December of 1980? Take video. That's just the photographer in you there talking, David. This is the kind of question where it's helpful to be a frequent Cleveland or long-standing Cleveland Awesome Trivia community member, because I think many of you might know that if Goman asks about a major U.S. city, there's a select few that you should be choosing from. So even if you maybe didn't know this off the top of your head, you should at least narrow down your choices. Question 11, category U.S. city. What major U.S. city was John Lennon assassinated in December of 1980? I forget if it's code for, is it just 3 cities? I know for sure it was LA, Chicago, and the one we were looking for, New York City. Not sure if, is it just the 3? Yeah, just the 3. I have confirmation from the boss. New York City, the Big Apple, the site of that dreadful assassination. All right, question 12, category U.S. states. What was the first U.S. state that officially adapted speed limits for cars and not just horses? Question number 12, category U.S. states. What was the first U.S. state that officially adapted speed limits for cars and not just horses? How would you know how fast your horse is going? This could be a tough one. Probably didn't have all 50 states when that happened, but maybe, maybe not. Don't forget, if your team has not used that free pass yet, this could be a good place for it, but also you need to use it by question 18 because it's no good on the final. How are we doing? Got your list of states narrowed down? Do you need more time? Question number 12. Category U.S. states. What was the first U.S. state that officially adapted speed limits for cars and not just horses? It happened on May 21st, 1901. They regulated motor vehicles that must limit their speed to 12 miles per hour in cities and 15 miles per hour on country roads. Whew, that sounds so slow. Anyway, that happened in the state of Connecticut. Connecticut, the state we were looking for. All right. Maybe you got all 3 questions in that round correct. Don't forget, if you did, it's called a sweep, and you can earn yourself bonus points. If you did manage to sweep round 4, you earned yourself 3 bonus points. 3 bonus points for sweeping round 4. And we're heading into round 5 of the game, where your categories will be cars, food, and buildings. Again, categories for round 5 are cars, food, and buildings. Question 13. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Subaru Forester? Question 13, category cars. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Subaru Forester? My hair's starting to get long. I think it's been, well, no, it was my birthday, August. So 6 months since I've had it cut. What are you looking at, Bubs? Come here. All right, work that range. Pick a number, any number. Question 13, category cars. Within 3 years, either way, what year saw the debut of the car known as the Subaru Forester? The answer we were looking for was the year of 1997. 97, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 94 and 2000, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Or, of course, if you used your free pass. Question 14, category food. What is the main vegetable ingredient in the dish called eggs Florentine? What is the main vegetable ingredient in the dish called eggs Florentine? And I'm going to toss that in there one more time. The link for our GoFundMe. Maybe get on the Facebook or the Instagram even. And tell all your friends what a great time you had playing the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Let them know. Struggling a little bit. Crazy pandemic. Anything you can do to help is greatly appreciated. All right, Florentine. Florentine, you got that veggie in mind? This is one that Goman will even eat on occasion. Question 14, the category food. What is the main vegetable ingredient in the dish called eggs Florentine? The main ingredient is likely eggs. The vegetable ingredient we were looking for is spinach. Spinach, the answer we were looking for. Question 15, category buildings. What city in the country of Canada features an iconic building called the CN Tower? Question 15, category buildings. What city in the country of Canada features an iconic building called the CN Tower? Our friendly neighbors to the north. Canada. Come on, Bubs. Come on. Come on. We just need some scritches. Scritch, 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 scritch. Scritch, 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 scritch. Oh, her so sleepy. All right, I admit he didn't narrow it down or anything. There's no major city in this question. I think it kind of is one of the major Canadian cities. Question 15, category buildings. What city in the country of Canada features an iconic building called the CN Tower? Been to Canada a few times. Probably made it across the bridge to Windsor from Detroit. I don't know. I mean, I grew up in Toledo. You kind of had to, right? And definitely been to Niagara Falls. And I have been to this city. Back in high school, our choir toured and saw Les Mis in Toronto. Toronto, the Canadian city that is home to the CN Tower. All right, we're heading into round 6 of the game. In round 6, your categories will be transportation, movies, and celebrities. Again, your categories for round 6 are transportation, movies, and celebs. Question 16. Something called a penny farthing was an early form of what type of vehicle? Question 16, category transportation. Something called a penny farthing was an early form of what type of vehicle? Alrighty. Not too many vehicles to choose from, I feel like. Question 16, category transportation. Something called a penny farthing was an early form of what type of vehicle? The answer we were looking for was the bicycle. Bicycle, the answer we were looking for. Question 17, category movies. What was the name of the famous director of the classic thriller, The Birds? Question 17. Category movies. What was the name of the famous director of the classic thriller, The Birds? What are you doing, Butts? Come up. What? Come on. All right, how are we doing with this one? Question 17. Category movies. What was the name of the famous director of the classic thriller, The Birds? The answer we were looking for was Mr. Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock, the director of that classic thriller. Question 18, the category celebrities. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was a celebrity Britney Spears born? Question 18, category celebs. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was celebrity Britney Spears born? Don't forget, if you have not used that free pass yet, just go ahead and give yourself some points on this one. That free pass is no good on our final question, which is coming up next. All right, it's not a very big range, but you got a range there to work with. I think I'd feel some pressure on this one, considering she used to hang out with my boy JT. I think they're pretty similar in age. All right, we got any heated debates going on? Ready for the answer to question 18? Category celebs. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was celebrity Britney Spears born? She was born in the year of 1981. 1981, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 79 and 83, get credit for that answer. Or, of course, if you finally used your free pass. We are now heading into our final question. This is where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far throughout the game. And we also invite you here to go ahead and post your scores there in the chat. See how you stack up against the competition. Maybe determine how you might want to wager on this final question. And again, you can wager any, all, or none of your points, or at least until I provide you with my 1 in 4 shot hint. Give you 4 possible choices. One of them, of course, the correct answer. But once you see or hear the hint that I will also post there in the chat, you can only wager up to half of the points that you've gathered thus far. Oh, pretty tight game so far. Looking good. Well, maybe if you had a tough time during the game, maybe this final question, fingers crossed, could boost your confidence. We're ready? Here we go. Our final question this evening. What famous person launched her Everyday collection at Kmart in 1997? Again, our final question this evening. What famous person launched her Everyday collection at Kmart in 1997? And again, you can wager any, all, or none of your points on that final answer, at least until you see or hear the hint that I will be providing. Once you see or hear the hint, you can only wager up to half of your points gathered thus far. It's almost time, bub. Mommy's almost done. We're on the final question, and then I'll let you outside, okay? Come here. Come here. Come over here. Come up. Come up so you can say hi. There it is. Oh, yes, there's my rock star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teams all in. We got, oh, there's Wolf. Is that everybody? Are we still thinking about it? Anybody looking forward to the hint? All right, it looks like most of you are all in. Last call before the hint. Once you see or hear this hint, you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. What famous person launched her Everyday collection at Kmart in 1997? Was it Ralph Lauren, Coco Chanel, Martha Stewart, or Kelly Clarkson? Well, it was a her. So probably not Ralph. 1997. Feel like that kind of, no Kelly. Don't forget, you can find Goman here on the YouTubes tomorrow night with his game live from Parma Tavern. That's his entertainment-based game, movie and TV trivia. And I'll be back on Wednesday with some more general trivia questions for you here on the YouTubes live from the living room of Das Goman Schloss. I'm Kiki. Got you some Cleveland awesome trivia. And our final answer this evening was indeed Ms. Martha Stewart. It was before she went to jail. Was that before or after she became friends with Snoop Dogg? I don't know. Martha Stewart and her Everyday collection released at Kmart. As always, thank you everyone for playing along tonight. Super fun having you here. Couldn't do it without you. Yeah. Thank you. Nice scores, everybody. Thank you so much for playing. Anybody got big plans for their week? Not much here. Just me on the YouTubes on Wednesday and out at the Saucy Brew on Thursday. Well, Flying Monkeys, don't forget, you can always use it as trivia on demand, like some teams do. Just because you can't tune in live, you can always check it out later. That way you wouldn't have to miss it. Again, thanks everybody. Super fun having you here. Look forward to seeing each and every one of you again very soon.